What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here. And here we finally are, something I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. We are going to be starting a playthrough of the Trails series. I've been a fan of the series for a couple years now. I think in the middle of 2020 is when I first started. I'm going to start off with some, introduction stuff, kind of explain how I got in the series and all that. And then we'll go ahead and get started. So, obviously we're going to be playing through Trails in the Sky. We're going to start from the very beginning. I don't think there's ever going to be a point where I'm going to be playing something blind, because since the localization is always several years out, I don't even actually wait to play the Japanese version. I play the Japanese version first. So you probably won't ever get a playthrough that's like fresh unless they somehow, someday, are at least close enough to be caught up, which I don't really see happening. But I do still want to play through the series on the channel, so I guess we'll start with my history with the series. So, like I said, middle of 2020 is pretty much when I got into the series. I started with Trails of Cold Steel 1. I played Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2, and then after Trails of Cold Steel 2, I went back and started from the beginning. Did all 3 Trails in the Sky games. I played Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure. Obviously, they weren't localized back. I mean, they're not localized now, but they're going to be. But they weren't localized back then, so use your imagination to see how I played those. And then after Zero and Azure, I went and played Cold Steel 3 and 4. And then I played Hajimari and Kuro, most recently, in Japanese. So that's pretty much my history with the series. But the official releases I want to at least play on the channel. So we're going to start from the very beginning, which is going to definitely give me some whiplash, since I did just finish playing Kuro no Kiseki. But yeah, we have a long journey ahead of us, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle doing this, because Trails games are very, very long with a lot of dialogue. But I really don't want to cut anything out, because I kind of want to have this as a series as well, where I just kind of like talk about stuff as we're kind of going. But I'm not going to spoil like future stuff, so if you're watching this just to kind of watch along and, follow the series with my videos, like I'm not going to be like talking about Kuro, for example, in these videos. Not until we at least get there. However, there may be, like, if there's a character that's in a future game, I'll be like, oh, this is this character from this game. But that'll probably be the extent of what I talk about. I'm not going to go into spoiler territory with that kind of stuff. But other than that, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. This is going to be an experience, because Trails in the Sky is obviously the first game, so it's going to be a lot more difficult than the games are now. So, we'll see how I end up doing this time around. But without further ado, I guess we're just going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I don't really have any, plans for how I'm going to handle these videos. So for the most part, it's pretty much going to be, I'll probably try and keep them, less than an hour if I can each video. But with how lengthy these games are, there's going to be a lot of videos. So, if you are here for the ride, I hope you enjoy. We do have, so, I guess talking about, the future of the series. So the plan is to play all 3 Trails in the Sky games right now. And then I'm going to wait until the localization for Zero comes out in September, and then I will play that. And then I will wait for the, yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. And then while we wait for the localization of Azure, which should be early next year, I will work on playing through Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 on the channel. Then we'll play Azure, and then I'll do Cold Steel 3 and 4. And then we will wait for the localization of Reverie, which is Hajimari, if you don't know. It's just the English name for it. We'll wait for the localization of Reverie for next year, and then Kuro, so on and so forth, every time a new game comes out here in the West. But without further ado, I think I've rambled on long enough, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be playing with mouse and keyboard. Hopefully there shouldn't be too much clicking you'll hear in the background. I tried to sync up my PlayStation controller, but for whatever reason it doesn't want to work with this game. So, I guess we'll just do it this way. Yes, we're going to be playing on normal. I am not good at the older games as much as the newer ones, so we're gonna see how this goes. But I do remember getting stuck on a side quest pretty early on when I first played it, so hopefully I can avoid falling too short in terms of gameplay. But let's just go. Let's get started. Oh, there is one more thing I want to mention before we keep going. I am playing with the Japanese voices. I will be for every single game. And as well, this isn't normally something you can do with the Steam versions. You have to, like, import the voices to make it work. But this is the full voice version from the Japanese side. So all main story stuff is going to be fully voiced for this. So that's a lot less reading out loud that I'll have to do. And with that, let's just continue. Good to see Estelle.
今日帰るってギルドから連絡があったのに。シェラネーは修行で王国一周旅行してるし。ああ、つまんない。ご飯の前にもう一度棒術の練習でもしよっかな。
おーい、今帰ったぞ。
お父さん。
ただいまエステル。待たせちまったようだな。
Hello, Cassius.
いい子で留守番していたか？
当たり前よ。父さんの方も何もなかった？魔獣と戦って怪我してない？
It doesn't look like it.
おう、ピンピンしてるぞ。それよりエステル、実はお前にお土産があるんだ。
本当？釣り竿、スニーカー、それとも棒術の道具とか？
Doesn't look like it's gonna be any of those things, Estelle.
育て方間違っちまったかな。お前ね、女の子だったら服とかアクセサリーじゃないか？
I guess sometimes.
綺麗な服は好きだけど、すぐに汚しちゃうんだもん。アクセサリーも遊んでて壊したら嫌だし。それより父さん、その大きな毛布どうしたの？ひょっとしてそれがお土産？
I guess so.
お、鋭いな。よっと。
It's a boy.
ま、こういうわけだ。割とハンサムな坊主だろ？
なんなのこの子！
大きな声を出すなって起こしちまうじゃないか。
起きちゃうって、この子生きてるの？なんかぐったりしてるけど。
手当ては済ませたからもう命の危険はないはずだ。だがとりあえず休ませる必要はありそうだな。ベッドに運ぶからエステルはお湯を沸かしてくれ。
ラジ
Quite an introduction.
ャー。よく寝てる。この子、私と同じくらいの年だよね。こんな真っ黒の髪、私初めて見るかも。
確かに見事な黒髪だな。ちなみに瞳はアンバーだぞ。
それはともかく、そろそろ話してもらおうか。
ギク。
この子、誰なの？なんで怪我してるの？どうして父さんが家まで連れてきたの？ひょっとして隠し子？お母さんを裏切ってたの？
Is he an illegitimate child?
どこでそういう言葉を仕入れてくるんだか。ってシェラザードに決まってるか。
そう。
まったくあの耳年豆。この子は父さんも仕事関係で知り合ったばかりなんだ。
Business, huh?
まだ名前も知らなかったりする。
仕事って遊撃士の？
まあな。おっと。目を覚ますぞ。
Yeah, probably from all the talking.
本当
は。
坊主、目を覚ましたか。ここは俺の家だ。とりあえず安心していいぞ。
He doesn't look like he wants to rest.
どういうつもりです？正気とは思えない。どうして放っておいてくれなかったんだ。
どうしてって言われてもな。いわゆる成り行きってやつ？
ふざけないで。カシウス・ブライト、あなたは自分が何をしてるのか。
こら、怪我人のくせに大声出したりしないの。
I don't know if jumping on his chest is gonna make him better.
怪我に響くでしょ。
誰？
エステルよ。エステル・ブライト。
俺の娘だよ。お前さんと同じくらいの娘がいるって話しただろ。
そういえば。ってそんな話をしてるんじゃ。あた。
Jeez.
大きな声を出さない。
わかったよ。でも君の行動の方が余計に怪我に響くんじゃ。
なんか言った？
だから怪我を悪化させる。
なんか言った？
なんでもないです。
ま、この家の中ではエステルに逆らわん方がいい。
Yeah, she won't let you win.
本気で怒らせたら俺もかなわんくらいだからな。
そうみたいですね。
ところであんた、なんか忘れてることない？名前よ、名前。私もさっき言ったでしょ。こっちだけが知らないのって悔しいし不公平じゃない。
Impolite, huh? Coming from the girl jumping on someone's chest.
ま、道理だな。今さら隠したも仕方あるまい。不便だし聞かせてもらおうか。
わかりました。僕の名前は。
My name is Fades to Black. There you have it. That's your intro to Trails in the Sky. Get a little backstory on some of the main characters. Guess I'll let the intro play. Guess we'll see if this is going to get hit with a copyright at all or not. Not really a big deal if it does. I'm going to try to be very, very careful with how I speak, you know, about characters and stuff, because I don't want to spoil anything. That's why I didn't say the boy's name. Well, I guess the intro will spoil some things, though. Who knows, maybe I'll decide to cut this stuff out. I might. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely cutting this stuff out. Alright, so I should have cut out the intro. Too many spoiler things in there to have to worry about. Let's see what's going on. Cassie is making some eggs. Estelle sleeping.
よく寝た。今朝の当番は父さんだったっけ？それじゃあ、ヨシアはまだ寝てるのかな？
Well, I guess they gave away his name there.
起きてるみたいね。よーし、私も早く支度しよっと。
Ready for what is the question?
Phew! やるじゃない、ヨシュア。
おはよう、エステル。
Yeah, nice softer, a more nice and softer face than last time we saw him.
ごめん、もしかして起こしちゃった？
ううん、ちょうど起きたところよ。でもヨシュアってば朝っぱらからキザなんだから。
I'm gonna have to turn down the music volume for the next part because it is so much higher than the voices.
いやー、お姉さん思わず聞き惚れちゃったわ。
何がお姉さんだか。僕と同い年のくせにさ。
ち甘いわね。同い年でもこの家では私の方が先輩なんだから。言うなれば姉弟子ってやつ？
はいはい、よかったね。
あー、なんか投げやり。でもほんといい曲よね。明るいんだけどどこか切なくて。他の曲も好きだけどやっぱりその曲が一番好きかな。あれ、なんて名前だったっけ？
星のありかだよ。
The Whereabouts of Light.
そうそう、星のありか。ああ、私もハーモニカうまく吹けたらいいんだけどな。簡単そうに見えてこれが結構難しいのよね。
君がやってる棒術と比べたらはるかに簡単だと思うけど、要は集中力の問題だと思うよ。
全身を使わない作業ってなんだか眠くなってくるのよね。
I see.
ヨシアもハーモニカもいいけどもっとアクティブに行動しなくちゃ。ヨシアの趣味ってあとは読書と武器の手入れくらいでしょ。今時インドアばっかりじゃ女の子のハートはつかめないわよ。
悪かったね、受けが悪くて。
I don't know about that one.
そういう君こそ趣味に偏りがあると思うけど、釣りとか虫取りとかスポーツシューズ集めとか。
Nah.
いいじゃん、好きなんだもん。っていうか虫取りなんかとっくの昔に卒業したってば。
本当かな。
おーい、エステル、ヨシュア。
Guess it's time to eat.
父さん、おはよう。
おはよう父さん。朝食の用意もうできたんだ。
ああ、バッチリだぞ。二人とも冷めないうちにとっとと降りてこい。
了解。
すぐに行くよ。
ごちそうさま。
Guess they were hungry.
あー、お腹いっぱいになっちゃった。
朝からよく食べるな。
いいじゃん、食う子と寝る子はよく育つよ。
まあしっかり食ってせいぜい気合を入れるんだな。お前たち今日はギルドで研修の仕上げがあるんだろう。
今までのおさらいだけどね。
それが終われば私たちも父さんと同じブレイサーよ。もう子供扱いさせないんだから。
まだまだ青いな。最初になれるのは準遊撃士、つまり見習いに過ぎ。 一人前になりたかったら早く声優劇士になることだな。
むむ、上等じゃない。
No, we'll see how long that lasts.
見てなさいよ。いっぱい功績を上げまくって父さんを追い越してやるんだから。
やれるもんならやってみろ。
何張り合ってるんだか。エステル、油断は禁物だよ。今日は最後に試験だってあるんだからね。
You forgot.
試験って何？
まさか覚えてないとか言わないよね。研修が身についているかどうか確認するためのテストだよ。合格できなかったら補習だってシェラさんが言ってたじゃないか。
やっぱ完璧に忘れてたわ。そういえば知らねえがそんなこと言ってたような気も。
Ay, ay, ay.
まあでもなんとかなるって。
君って子はのんきというかそそっかしいというか。
まったくもって嘆かわしい。この楽天的な性格は一体誰に似たもんだろうな。
Good question.
失礼ね。父さんほどじゃないってば。
まったく似た者親子だな。まあいいや。エステル、そろそろ町に行こう。ギルドでシェラさんが待ってるよ。
わかった。シェラ姉を待たせると怖いもんね。あ、そうだ父さん。今夜の食事当番、私だけど何か食べたいものでもある？リクエスト受け付けとくよ。
食べたいものか。
It's nice to offer.
ルーアン風魚の蒸し焼きバルサミコ酢風味なんてどうだ？
何それ？
それはエステルにはちょっと無理だと思うけど。
言ってみただけだ。いつもと同じ魚のフライかオムレツでいいさ。無理をしないで食えるものだけ作ってくれ。
失礼な親父ね。反論できないのが悔しいけど。
ああ、その代わり頼みがある。
Oh,
雑貨屋でリベール通信というニュース誌を買ってきてくれ。
sure, I'm sure we could do that.
今日最新号が入荷するはずだ。
わかった。雑貨屋でリベール通信ね。
Thanks for the money.
残ったら小遣いにしていいぞ。ただし無駄遣いはするなよ。
やった。ありがとう。
それじゃあ父さん行ってくるよ。
おう、しっかりやれよ。
Alright, we finally have control over things. We'll have to see how this goes. How do I... Okay, so... I do want to see... if I can mess with the... Okay. That's probably good. That might actually be too low. I guess we'll go with that for now and see how it goes. But yeah, I guess we're just going out. How do we...
そういえば父さん、
Okay.
今日はギルドに行かなくていいの？ここ数日ろくに行ってないじゃない。
たまった書類の整理があってな。何？お前が心配することはない。クビにならん程度には働いているさ。
Uh-huh.
いまいち信用できないな。
Alright. So it's nice to see even, like, the side dialogue you can get is voiced.
ギルドに行かなくていいのか？シェラザードが待ってるんだろ？
Even that
ギル
stuff.
ドに行かなくていいのか？
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be the same stuff. But yeah, that's cool. It's, it'd be kind of nice if the, you know, some of the later games got that treatment at some point. Because right now it's just the Sky games and then the Crossbell games, which is Zero and Azure, that have, like, the full voice treatment. Since Falcom is kind of a smaller company than something you'd expect from other RPGs. But then again, these games are also much longer. Oh yeah, and I guess I can move with the mouse as well, so that's kind of cool. I guess we'll get to the entrance of town, and then probably stop here for the first video, since that was a lot of kind of introduction stuff I had to do, plus the intro. It's kind of fun to be playing the older games again, though. Alright, so I think we're going to stop here for today. So next time we will head into town and see about becoming a junior bracer and passing this first exam. So hopefully you all enjoyed this first video, and hopefully the audio is going to be better for the second part, since the music was really loud in the beginning. But hopefully I'll have that managed by the next part. So that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.